Clark, does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bielitsa is out there with Holmes, and it's Fox in at the point guard. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Green kicks to Bradley. Now here is McGee. He's guarded closely. Dishes it to James. From outside, off the mark. Fox looking it over. Pass to Holmes. Fires for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bradley. LeBron against Barnes. The drive by James. Outside, Davis passes it to Green. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Tries again. And that one's good by Davis.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Davis against Fox. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Green. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Luke Walton. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Green with the rebound.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Bradley finds Davis. Over Hield. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Bradley. Davis has got his 2nd basket of the game.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Holmes passes to Hield. Let's go. It's Bielitsa. Davis with the block.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
There's the pass to James. Got a piece of it. And here is Barnes. Lets a floater go. And Davis sends it back. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
Bielitsa against Davis. Now, here's Bielitsa. Guarded closer. Hield, and easy 2 points on the layup. Hield's got 5. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
On the wing, Hield. 6 on the shot clock, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Barnes, just 4 to shoot. Hield can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Barnes after the miss from JaVale McGee.
Boy, the speed of Barnes, Kevin, blasts around defenders and gets to the bucket with ease. Nice.
Outside, Green. Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Fox. No points in the game yet for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year 1 and a year 2 player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
The first free throw is good. Clark, you played the traditional power forward position in the NBA years you had back in the 80s at such a high level. Who's doing that right now?
Tell you what, the power forward position has changed so much, Kevin. These 4 men now are not really the enforcing type physical guys that we saw in the 80s and even 90s. They're agile, they're rim protectors, they're shot makers from deep, and guys like Anthony Davis and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes.
Man, I tell you, Anthony Davis goes to the top of my list in today's game.
Blake Griffin, another one with Detroit.
Yeah, good call.
And James gets it to go.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Fox against Davis. Fox kicks to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 7 points for Harrison Barnes.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
A pass to Fox. Floats one up. He's off on that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. The drive by LeBron. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Green. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Riza comes in for Bielitsa. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. And so he makes both from the line. The Kings trail by 3. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Here's the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
For sure. And the reason with those long arms, they really aid him in being able to get these tough contested shots over the defense.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Kuzma inside. Riza covering. Takes the 3. Cook, good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Joseph has an open look. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And it's sent back by Howard. Shot clock at 3. Joseph. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Joseph, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Ariza. Bangs home the trifecta. Ariza's got 6 points.
Tell you what, impressive handles from the veteran. I mean, Ariza showing he has strong control of the ball, even when the defense is in his neighborhood.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Now, here's Joseph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Cook, the pass to Howard. And here is Davis. No good. Good D by Barnes. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And here is Los Angeles now. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich finds Joseph. Up top, Dedmon. Howard with the steal. Dedmon with the block. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Davis. And stolen by Barnes. Now Ariza. Outside, Joseph. A floater. Great D that time from Howard. Los Angeles leading by 7. Caldwell Pope up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Howard with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cook's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
They've got Howard. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Cook in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And so Sacramento again turning it over.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. The pass to Howard. Kuzma left side over Ariza. Kuzma can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Ariza passes to Joseph. They get it back. Got a piece of it.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Cook, the pass to Davis. Fader on the way. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his fourth rebound in this one.
You know, guys, in his rookie season, Kyle Kuzma shot over 36% from long range. Last season, that number was at 30%. Interesting to see which way that goes going forward.
Clark, at the University of Utah over 3 seasons, Kuzma never shot better than 32% from long distance.
Yeah, you know, some reasonably doubt whether his rookie season mark will be sustainable, but he's got the confidence level offensively and work ethic. I'd bet on him to get those percentages back up for sure.
First one falls for him. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Here's Bradley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Kings trail by 17. Outside, Fox. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Dedmon finds Ariza. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
A floater. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Healed from outside. No good on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Hield outside. It's good from long range. Hield's got 8.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Howard with it. Pass to Bradley for the 3. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Fox. Ariza outside. They double him with James. Here's Fox. Drops in the layup for 2.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Dedmon in the high post. Working on Howard. They double him with LeBron. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Kings also with the sub. Holmes checked in. Lakers leading by 21. James outside. He feeds it to Howard. And it's Fox with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Hield outside. Poke loose. Lock at 6. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Sacramento. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Bradley passes to James. Howard with it. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. The wide open look here for Fox. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Outside Bradley. Inside. Shoots over Fox. Misses off the left iron.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And again, the Lakers no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Hield with the bucket. And so it's the Lakers with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's LeBron. That one's off, still out of sync.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Fox kicks to Ariza. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The three. That's good from Fox on the assist by Hield. That's 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Bradley. He dishes it to Green. Howard, the pass to James. Looking to get back on track here. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. The kick out to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green dishes to Howard. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. On the wing, Hield. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Green. On the wing, Green. The dish to James, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. Davis is subbed in for Troy Daniels.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Avery Bradley. The Kings also at the sub. Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Clark, we have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best to have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently, or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, a former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
Davis finds James. Back to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to James. 14 points for Davis.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Joseph, the pass to Barnes. Puts it up from 12. Connects. The jumper drops. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Outside, Green. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Hield. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Both free throws good from Hield.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Los Angeles leading by 7. LeBron outside. Looking to end his cold spell.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total. Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And that one misses.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Joseph finds Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Hield. McGee with the block. Bogdanovich against LeBron. Here's Green. Outside for Davis. Back to Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Cook dishes to McGee. Here's Davis. But they recover it. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Now Joseph. They need this. And the rejection by LeBron. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 2 block shots, and 6 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is amiss, and obviously they've taken that to heart.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Richaun Holmes out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. James wide open. Good on the three-point shot. LeBron's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Down low. Passes it to Bjelica. Hands it from downtown. Bjelica's got 5 now.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Bradley passes to Davis. And stolen by Bjelica. Outside, Fox. And the pass to Barnes. Pass to Bjelica. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
James finds McGee. Here's Bradley. Green breaking loose. Another shot. In deep, McGee drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 16.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
On the wing, Hield. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles leading by 16. Bradley deciding where to go with it. James outside. Here's Davis. Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Davis sends it back. Fox against Davis. Fox passes to Hield.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
The offensive rebound. Outside Bradley. Dishes to LeBron. Goes back up. Over Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Hield. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, What do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
No good on that one. And the Kings making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. That one misses. The Kings trail by 16. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bradley finds James. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got 15 points.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Bradley against Fox. Here's the teardrop. Pass to Bielitsa to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bradley. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for JaVale McGee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Danny Green. And the Kings also making a change. Ariza's checked in. It's stolen by Ariza. And here we go. Ariza heading to the hoop. It's Bielitsa. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Bradley against Fox. Now here's Bradley. He's tightly guarded, and Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Davis kicks to Kuzma. Howard, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. 5 on the clock. Now Bradley fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hield finds Fox. That's tipped, and so Sacramento again turning it over. Lakers leading by 18. Caldwell-Pope passes to Bradley. Kicks it to Howard. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's Bielitsa. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles. Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out. Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
It's stolen by Davis. Fox against Bradley. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Davis pulls it down.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The feed to Dedmon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dedmon's got 4 points this quarter.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Bradley. Caldwell Pope against Hield. Caldwell Pope finds Kuzma. 6 to shoot over Fox. Los Angeles with another miss. The Kings trail by 18. Knocks it loose. Ariza passes to Fox. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Caldwell Pope outside. Good D by Ariza.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
On the wing, Hield. And the shot is long.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Connects from three-point range.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Bradley passes to Howard. Right side Davis. And they double up Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Bielitsa against Bradley. Passes it to Howard. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The first one falls.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Kings, Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Ariza. And Davis sends it back. Cook kicks to Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
And the first one drops.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's an 18-point game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Bogdanovich wide open. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
To the inside, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Howard. And that's 18 points for Davis.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Joseph dishes to Dedmon. To the middle. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 8.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here is Cook. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Davis. Over Bielitsa. And it's Davis missing. The Kings trail by 16. Joseph looking around. Ariza outside. Pass to Bielitsa. Just 5 on the clock. Davis with the double team. And here's Joseph for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Caldwell Pope outside. Inside. Outside, Davis. Tipped away. Bielitsa with it. Picked up by Davis. Bielitsa with the bucket.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Lakers leading by 11. Cook, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Cook. Pass to Kuzma. It's deflected. Joseph finds Ariza. Back to Joseph. Ariza with it. To the paint. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Joseph's got his second basket.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
Cook, the pass to Howard. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Joseph. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 9 points. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Cook out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here is Cook, covered by Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Cook, good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Such a wide open look.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside, Green passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Sacramento. The Kings trail by 9. Now here's Joseph. The pass to Barnes. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles on D. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And here's Joseph for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Cook, the pass to Davis. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Joseph. Outside Bogdanovich. And Davis pulls it down.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Lock at 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Holmes with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, it took some time for Bogdan Bogdanovich to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovich showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year and only improved on that last season. Still, you know, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Cook kicks to James. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Joseph finds Bogdanovich. McGee with the block. James outside. And Green now, top of the key. And stolen by Barnes. And here is Joseph. Pass to Barnes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Bradley's checked in for Cook. Sacramento also making some changes. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. LeBron dishes to Davis. And stolen by Barnes.
Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Bradley against Fox. And they double up Davis. Pass to McGee. And the Lakers turn it over again.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Outside, Fox. He kicks to Barnes. Healed from outside. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the Lakers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by one.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Bradley against Fox. Here's the floater. Bradley can't get it to go. And the Kings with possession. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And Davis sends it back. And he's going up for the alley-oop. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Fox with it. Healed outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Healed outside. Hits it from three-point range. Heald's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now Fox. Barnes outside. Knocked loose. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. Sacramento's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Hield kicks to Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by LeBron.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The Kings trailing. To the inside. Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Here's Bradley. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Outside, Fox. Six on the shot clock. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
James, the pass to McGee. Right side, Davis. Over Bielitsa, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by McGee. 20 points for Davis.
Boy, Anthony Davis has a nice high-arching jump shot. I love seeing him shoot it from here. Hard for the defense to match up with him.
On the wing, Hield. Pass to Dedmon. Over Green. Dedmon's shot is off.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Green against Hield. Outside, Fox. No good with the triple.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
They kick it out to Green. Hope they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Hield against Green. Hield finds Fox. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now the pass to Bielitsa. Kings moving the ball around. Barnes looking around. And the rejection by James.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. 8-point game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Barnes against LeBron. Shot from the wing. They get it back. And McGee kicks to LeBron. Pass to McGee. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Off the left rim and out. The Kings trail by 8. Barnes with it. He's picked up by James. Back to Barnes. Makes it off the glass.
Man, it's nice watching Barnes. I like seeing him convert through contact. That, to me, demonstrates how strong he is on these finishes.
Outside Bradley. He dishes it to LeBron. Back to Bradley. Outside Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Hield.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Sacramento's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by James. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Davis.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
The high post shot, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
LeBron James on the wing, covered by Barnes. James right side. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.